Hi everyone, it's Michaela here doing another review for you guys to get you set on the right path so you understand how to use the products and set them up and what they come with, etc. So today we're going to be talking about a nice HD security camera. This is really cool because there's two different ways you can charge it, a few different ways you can set it up, and different ways as far as storage goes, app compatibility, etc. So we'll just start off a little bit by kind of showing you what all is on the device itself. So if we look on top of the camera, there's a power button that we can press, long press to turn on or off. There's a tiny little hole here, so you'll need something skinny, maybe a toothpick or something, and that's going to be the reset button. So if you do need to reset the device, you can. And then the SD card that you can put inside there. And as far as the SD card goes, it can't go over 128 gigabytes, so you can go anywhere from 32 to 64, but no higher than that cap. So just keep that in mind if that's going to be one of the routes that you're doing as far as storage goes. And so we'll close that guy real quick and we'll come back to him once we do the installation, and we'll turn it on and show you how to do it step by step. On the back here, and there's a QR code as well, so if you don't use the user manual to connect with the QR code to get the app, you can just scan that one too. So we're gonna go ahead and open this. And so this is how we can charge two different ways. So you can see I have a simple cord in front of me, and then I have a solar panel, which is super amazing. So if you plan to do the outdoor route, it would be advised that you use the solar panel. And just keep in mind, depending on the weather conditions, if it's not fully bright outside, you may not get as much power with it. So you can either use the solar panel, you could see here how it's kind of set up there, or you can go ahead and just do the regular charger route. So you have those two different options there. And then as far as installation goes, so you can see how I just have it simply set up here, right? And what's really nice too is this is the camera that moves and adjusts around. So, and you'll be able to see it when we set up the installation as well, but so we have that 100% wireless installation because of these guys. So you will be all set and good to go. And then as far as the 355 pan, so this part moves 355 around, and this one goes 90 degrees. So, and also the battery capacity, right? So it's a 9,000 mAh rechargeable battery. So that's really nice to have a good quality battery in hand when you're working with a product. So continuing with the installation options, so obviously we already mentioned you could have it stand up just right if you don't want to mount it to a wall, but if you do want to mount, there's an option to mount, of course, the solar panel as well as the device itself, and that comes with everything, including the tools that you need to do that mounting process. So now we can go ahead and install the app. It's called Vico Home, V-I-C-O Home. And so now we can just go ahead and open this up. We're gonna long press this to turn it on, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the device. Okay, so now she's moving around as if she has a personality. And so now we can go ahead. We did hear the sound, so we'll go to the next step. And so it may take a second to kind of load. Okay, so we heard the beeping sound, so we're gonna go ahead and authorize that. And we're gonna connect via Wi-Fi. And so this is a great time to mention, so this device only supports 2.4 gigabytes of Wi-Fi and not a 5G Wi-Fi connection. So just bear that in mind and connect all your settings. And I believe we put this in front of the camera. And then we heard a beep. So that should...
Wi-Fi connected.
Amazing. And so now we're waiting for that device to authorize. Okay, and so what's cool about this too, I can mention now, is the matching cloud storage, which is awesome because you don't need to, reactivate cloud storage, or, you can also opt for that SD card usage that we mentioned earlier. And so it will automatically, store the footage that you record for free up to 7 days. And that is consistently free. So, once you have this product purchased, you can use it for that 7 days. And then again, that 128 gigabytes of SD card. And then we're going to go ahead and name the location and kind of go up, set it up from here. We could do some next steps. A lot of this is just processing and waiting. And so we're going to say yes, and we're going to skip this part, or you can do the free trial. You can decide what you want to do from here. And so now we should be set up. And so this is really great because going further into the details, it's a 1080p HD visual. So you got images, it sends those videos again for free, the 7 days of loop storage. You can do sound, light alarms, two-way voices, and then choosing at nighttime if you want to do the full color spectrum of night vision or black and white, but we'll go ahead and start talking about those settings here. So this is how it would look if you have it, mounted on the ceiling, for example. You would go ahead and use this piece here. And so now we can go ahead and check out these settings. So we're going to start using our sound. So we can either speak to the person who we're viewing, or we can hear them. So now if we're using our app, we just go ahead and hit that sound button. But if we want them to hear us, we can just press to speak. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. And so as soon as you release, they're not going to be able to hear you any longer. And so they have an audible alarm feature as well. So if we're monitoring some theft, for example, we can go ahead and turn this on. And I think it turns off by itself. Okay, and then so position. So if there's a specific area in the home that you want to have monitored, so if you have a safe with a bunch of, rare items that you want to protect, you can go ahead and add that new position so that it's going to give you monitoring over that specific area that you highlighted. And this is the part I was talking about with the night vision. So if it's nighttime, assuming this light is not on, it will be black and white on our screen here. If we turn it on, then we can get a full color spectrum. So at this point now we're able to see color at nighttime as well as during the day. We get more of a bright light as well. And so this is amazing because it has, that detection wake up camera, AI intelligent analysis. So, if there's people, cars, pets walking, you're able to go ahead and do that. And so for here, this is when we're able to test those settings. So this does 355 in one way and then 90 in the other. So we can go ahead and play around here and then we can go up and down. So we're just going to go down because see, we're breaking the fourth wall here. So you have the ability to move and it does have some automatic moving features on its own as well. And so this is when you're able to, decide how you want to be able to set this up, right? So again, it's going to be able to monitor different people, cars, etc. And so it also, this is that storage piece we were talking about earlier. So this should last for about 7 days. It's permanent though. So if you do want something saved, you might have to, automatically go and put that in your drive, for example. All right, so we're testing the night ray vision, and so now it's black and white, and so with a simple press of the button, it should be full color and hopefully doesn't blind me in the process. Okay, great. So this should be that full color spectrum now. So if you are, catching any visions at nighttime and you want to be able to have color for security measures, then this is the feature that you can optimize. Okay, so that was a bit of the installation process. It was pretty simple. And for the full package, if you want more of this, experience, more features, more stability within the process, there's a 30-day free trial that you can use. Otherwise, a 1 full month experience where you get all the features, the PRI infrared detection, wake up motion, the AI intelligent analysis. And so it's really nice to have those notifications that tell you when there's a motion sensor. So it's literally doing it right now. And I could say, do not disturb for 15 minutes if I want to, but it's going to keep you notified and in the loop of your safety and your security, which is amazing. And then again, to recap a little bit, installation processes. You can go ahead and do it either indoor, outdoor. You can use it with the solar panel, without the solar panel. There's a bunch of different options that you can use, and this app is amazing, and it will make you feel more safe and secure in your home. So if all of that sounds good to you, totally check this out. Let us know how you like it, and we'll see you in the next video.